Hi. Well, my time here in sunny Florida is coming to an end, and I've got some food to get rid of. I had some chicken breasts in the freezer because I'm a sucker for a 2-for-1 special. So today I'm going to make a little curried chicken salad. Let's show you how to do it. The chicken breasts are still sitting in the poaching liquid in the fridge. The poaching liquid for the chicken breast basically consisted of a couple of my chicken bouillon cubes. You go back and look at some of those turkey bouillon cube recipes that I showed earlier on and What Would Michael Do, and you'll find out how to do it. There's what's left of my chicken stock cubes. I added a little white wine, some salt and pepper, and that's all there was to it. I sat the chicken breasts in the poaching liquid in a saute pan on the stove. I kept it on a very low simmer for about 10 minutes on each side, and the chicken breasts were done perfect, not dry. The chicken breasts are still sitting in the poaching liquid in the fridge, which has gotten a little gelatinous, but it just keeps them from getting dried out. Slice your chicken breast in half, lengthwise. Oh, I can feel it, so nice and tender. Let's talk about using this knife. I always use this joint here above the knuckle, where that bone is, as a guide to rest the knife on as I'm slicing. That way you can be rest assured that you will never cut your fingers to guide you as you chop. There's our chunks of chicken. Doesn't that look delicious? Now, I think red onion is so much more flavorful for salads. You just have to cut it really thin. White onions are great, yellow onions are great for cooking, but for raw onion, nothing beats a red onion. But for raw onion, nothing beats a red onion. In fact, that was right the first time. I cut my red onion in half and trim off both the tops and the bottoms and take the skin off. And then what you want to do is slice it as absolutely thin as you can. Razor sharp thin, using that joint above the knuckle to guide you. Once you've got all your thin shavings, give it a rough chop, and depending on how much onion you like, about 1/4 of an onion is plenty for a couple of chicken breasts. There we go. Rinse a stalk or two or celery, depending on how much you like. I usually chop off the big white fatty tips of the celery. You can reserve them for another use if you're making a stock or something, but I don't really like them in the salad, and I don't usually use the green heads either. I'm going to take the celery stalk, I'm going to cut it right down the center, and then if it's still a pretty thick stalk, I'm going to cut that in half again. And then we use the same technique, knife against those knuckle bits. Chop up some fresh celery for a little crunch in your chicken salad. That smells so good. That's just the onion, the celery, and the chicken. So let's give that a quick toss before we add anything else, just to incorporate all of those flavors. And those gorgeous colors. Purple, green, and beige. Edith Head would be so proud. I had some chopped parsley in the fridge, so I'm going to throw some in because there's nothing wrong with a little chopped parsley in your salad. I've been trying to limit my salt intake, so I've been using New Salt, which is a really cool product. It measures and tastes very much like salt. It's a substitute, but it has none of the sodium. Take care of the ticker. A bit of New Salt, not too much, because we want to taste it before we really finish it up. And of course, always some fresh ground pepper. In goes the curry. I'm not sure exactly how much of this I'm going to use because I've never used it before, but I'm going to just scatter it in, and we'll tell by the color after we toss it and taste it. And of course, bring out the Hellmann's and bring out the best. I usually make my own mayonnaise at home, but since I've already sent my processor back to New York, I am doing with a little store-bought mayo today. This is going to brighten up the color and really enhance the flavor. You can use a variety of other spices. Use your imagination. What's your favorite spice? Chicken salad is like the perfect comfort food to me. It's great for protein, it's delicious, it's hearty. You can put it in a lettuce wrap, you could eat it on a piece of sandwich bread, you could put it on an English muffin. It's satisfying. I love curried chicken salad. You should try it. And it's so simple, as you can see. 5 ingredients and you're done. Chopped apples are great in this salad. Golden raisins are delicious in this salad. They sweeten it up a little bit. Use your imagination. What do you like in your salad? You could grate some carrot really finely. It's really your choice. So what are you having for lunch today? I'm having curried chicken salad. Enjoy yours, and thanks for watching.